Okay, so let's look at question number 22. The diagram shows the muscles which control the size of the pupil in an eye. How do these muscles make the pupil large, okay, or larger? Okay, so the iris of an eye has two types of muscles, which are the scapular and the radial muscles. So these are the two muscles which control the size of the pupil in an eye. Okay, now the question is, how do these muscles make the pupil larger? Okay, so for these muscles to make the pupil larger, okay, this happens in a situation where a person is entering in a room which has dim light. Okay, when we talk about dim light, we're talking about a room with dim light. We're talking about a room which has low light intensity. Okay, so now what happens as a person enters in a room which has dim light? So when a person enters in a room with dim light, the scapular muscles are going to relax. The scapular muscles relax while the radial muscles contract, thus making the pupil to become larger, so that the pupil can allow more light to enter the eye. Okay, so the scapular muscles are going to relax while the radial muscles are going to contract in order to make the pupil larger. Scapular muscles are going to relax, then the radial muscles are going to contract. But when you're writing, if you have been told to say, can you explain, okay, how the iris functions, okay, as a person, what happens to the iris as the person enters into a room with what? Dim light. When making an explanation, ensure that you start with the muscles which contract. So we're going to say the radial muscles of the iris contract while the scapular muscles relax, okay, causing the pupil to dilate. That's the way you explain, okay. That is if you're being told to explain, okay, the role played by the iris as a person enters into a dim light. You first start by talking about the muscle which contracts. So we're going to say the radial muscles contract while the scapular muscles are relaxed, okay, causing the pupil to dilate or the pupil to become larger. Okay, so the correct answer in this case is C. Scapular muscles relax and radial muscles contract. Okay, question number 23. Question number 23 is saying the skeleton of insects is made up of dash. The skeleton of insect is made up of chitin. The answer is B, chitin, which is a B. So the skeleton of insect is made up of chitin. Sometimes they would say the skeleton of arthropod is made up of dash. So we can say chitin. The answer is